Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the JVIMPACTS Podcast. I am Coach JV, your top health and mindset coach in the world. Remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. Repetition with passion is the mother of success. You'll hear me say the same things over and over again, because today we're going to talk about the thinking mind and your subconscious mind, and how to turn thoughts into intention, which is extremely important. I've been doing manifestation, thoughts becoming things for a long time since I discovered the secret years and years ago. But today we're going to talk about how we're going to move that from thoughts to intention. There's a big difference. But if it's your first time on the podcast, I want to say welcome to the JVIMPACTS Podcast. And if you sent this podcast to somebody else, I want to say thank you for helping us fulfill our mission of impacting lives every single day. Also want to remind you, we are so dangerously close to launching our online platform. I am a couple videos away from finishing the full online 12-week body transformation, human optimization platform where you can join us live, and I'm going to take you through a full mind, body, and soul transformation that will go day by day, week by week, month by month, and we'll be connecting live and eventually in person for some events out here in Mesa, Arizona, and we'll be helping you grow as a human to become an optimal human being. So imagine having live connection with me, Coach JV. That sounds really arrogant, but imagine if you did have a live connection with Coach JV. Hey, I'm confident. I'm the top health and mindset coach in the world. Anyways, all that aside, let's get right into the podcast today. You came here to get motivated. You came here to get inspired. Another reminder, if you're listening audibly on iTunes, Stitcher, Libsyn, Spotify, we now have our YouTube channel, Rockin' and Rollin', 3T Fitness, where you can actually watch what I'm doing. I'm speaking into a camera right now on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to walk you through my whiteboard every single day on our podcast, so you not only can hear it audibly, but visually. Do me a huge favor, though. Like, comment, let YouTube know we're doing a good job, and also like and comment the podcast, or subscribe and comment on the podcast to help us grow. We appreciate you getting us a top 8 in motivation on Spotify in the world. We're really proud of that. So let's get ready to rock and roll here. So it's very important to understand moving thoughts into intention. Now let's break this down. Again, this is very important to understand. You have a thinking mind and a subconscious mind. Let's break this down really quickly before we even move into the next step. Your thinking mind is what you touch, see, hear, smell. Those are your thoughts, right? Your thoughts are based on your belief system, your perception of your reality. Now here's the tricky part and the really neat part about your brain and science. The thinking mind and subconscious mind, what did I put here? Excuse my thing, it should be subconscious if you're watching, SC, subconscious mind, work differently. Your thinking mind is the mind that is inputting information from the world that you see physically. Your subconscious mind, imagine it's kind of in the dark, right? Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between real or fake. It has no difference. It doesn't know the difference. So what it's doing is it's taking the thoughts from your thinking mind and putting them into your subconscious mind. Now, your subconscious mind starts to get programmed as a young child. When you're a young child, you only have a subconscious mind. So my son, being 3 years old, baby John, little JJV, little Coach JV in the future, when I tell him the sky's red over and over and over again, he will believe the sky's red. He does not have a thinking mind that can rationalize what I'm saying, and so it just goes into his subconscious mind, and it becomes his memory or his truth. As he gets older, junior high, high school, he starts to develop a thinking mind through belief systems, circumstances, how he was raised, all those different things. Now here's where the issue lies. A lot of your thinking minds are so jumbled that it's telling your subconscious mind what to program for the future. Now I've been a huge fan of The Secret and knowing that thoughts become things. Well, in the last couple weeks, I've shared with you guys over and over again, Dr. Joe Dispenza has completely changed the game for me, understanding how to turn a thought into intention. There's a big difference. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to teach you how to do this. So if you're on the podcast listening, or if you're on YouTube, I'm going to walk you through this, okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to take a thought, okay, in your thinking mind. You're going to move that thought into your subconscious mind. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a thought. of something in the future. You could even do this for tomorrow, for Thursday, right? Today is Hump Day Wednesday. I want you to maybe think of a goal, a task, maybe a relationship you want to start, maybe something you want to accomplish, maybe a financial goal. It could be something in the future. But I want you to really resonate on that thought in your thinking mind. I want you to physically turn that thought into a seed, okay? Into a seed with your mind. And I want you to move that seed down into your subconscious mind. Now, here's the truth. The past does not exist. There's nothing you can do about it, so stop living in the past. Nor does the future. I can't control what I'm going to say I can't predict what I'm going to say in the future, or I can't predict the future. I can only predict this present moment and affect the future. Let me explain. So what happens is, if you're worried about the future that's not even here, you're jumbling your subconscious or thinking mind, and you're telling your subconscious mind to be worried all the time. So guess what? How you're dictating your future is you're creating worry for the future. Here's how you change the future, because you can't go forward or you can't go backwards, right? So we're going to take that thought, we're going to move that seed down into our subconscious mind, and we're going to plant it in our subconscious mind. Because no matter what, things are getting planted in your subconscious mind, whether you believe it or not. The I am affirmations you're using, like I am broke, I am poor, I am fat, I am ugly, I'm not smart enough, is being put into your subconscious mind. That's becoming your programming, and that is becoming your vibration. Okay? So I know I kind of went off a little tangent there. But what we're going to do is we're going to take that thought of the positive thing tomorrow or in the future. We're going to move that seed down into our subconscious mind. I've been doing this for years. That's why we're standing in this revolutionary facility, 3T Fitness facility. Here's where the game is going to change. We're going to turn that thought now into intention, and here's how we're going to do it. We're going to take that seed that's planted now for a memory for the future that you created already, and we're going to take that seed and we're going to move it over to our hearts. And I want you to physically close your eyes and do this. I want you to take that thought down into your subconscious mind, plant that seed into your subconscious mind, and I want you to physically take that seed out of your subconscious mind, or keep it there, but take part of it and transfer it down your throat to your chest, and I want you to physically move it over to your heart. Now here's where we're going to create intention. You see how I have the word emotion here, but I have the E separated from motion? If you're on Audible right now, I have the word emotion written down, but I have the E separated from motion. Now, emotion creates motion in life, okay? So knowing that, we're going to plant the seed in our hearts, okay? Now, when that seed's in our heart, what we're going to do is we're going to think of the thing being accomplished. What does it feel like? Who is with you? What is the emotion? So I imagine someday buying a house for my mom and dad. They've done so much for me in my life. They were there for me when I hit rock bottom. And I can physically close my eyes and picture myself handing them a keys to a brand new house. An RV gate for my dad, a nice little couch for my mom, a maid so she never has to lift a finger again. Now, if you had thoughts like that, would that make you emotional? That's taking a thought, planting it in my subconscious mind for the future, taking that seed and creating emotion around it, when emotion creates motion. I've already created the emotion. My mind's already ready for it. It's planted into my subconscious mind, and I created a memory for the future. You may think this is mumbo jumbo. This is science. This is why you meet those people that everything happens to them. Because they say, I am broke. I'm going to get cheated on. I never get promoted. Well, guess what? They're planting the seed into their subconscious mind. They're programming their mind. And then what's happening is they're planting that in their heart, and their heart says they're never going to be successful. And guess what? Emotion creates motion. Your subconscious mind responds to your physiological changes in your body. It creates your vibration and responds to your world. So if you're not controlling your thinking mind with positive, healthy thoughts and planting those seeds for the future, you'll never be able to dictate your future. And if you're living in the past, and you're worried about things you can't control, you can't go backwards. You're messing with your thinking mind, and you're really programming your subconscious mind to repeat the same patterns over and over and over again. Now, I hope this is sinking in, because tomorrow we're going to talk about your patterns are your problem. Your patterns are your problems, and I'm going to share with you why this is happening. because your same pattern is creating the same thinking mind. That same thinking mind is creating the same program in your subconscious mind, and all your subconscious mind is doing responding to emotion, responding to vibration, and putting vibration out, and like attracts like, and you get what you deserve. It's really that simple. So if you want to change your world, my friends, you need to change your thinking mind. You need to control your vibration. You need to control what you're putting into your brain. So first step, you're on the JV Impacts podcast, you're putting positive stuff into your mind, but it doesn't stop there. It takes I am affirmations. It takes believing in yourself, sitting in quiet contemplation around your goals and moving it from your thinking mind to your subconscious mind, and then planting that seed in your heart physically to create emotion around it, so you've already created a memory for the future. Believe it or not, this is how the successful people do it. Believe it or not, this is a secret the 1% know. And believe it or not, that's why we're standing in the revolutionary fitness facility, 3T Fitness, because I had planted a seed in my mind, and I didn't even realize that I planted it in my heart, because I knew I was going to be standing right here talking to you. And I thought about it, I dreamt about it, and I could already feel it. And I know you can do the same thing, my friend. My name is Coach JV. I'm the top health and mindset coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. Now, I always say this on every single podcast and YouTube video. I love you very, very much. But damn well, don't let me love you more than you love yourself. We'll talk to you tomorrow on Life Lesson Thursday.